Bill O'Reilly here. You are listening to the weekend edition of the O'Reilly Update. Gloating is easy. It requires no skill or rigor. It is simply an unattractive technique used for one purpose: to insult someone. Right now, a major gloat is aimed at President Biden, a man doing enormous damage to the country he was elected to serve. There's no question about that. After 15 months in office, Americans are getting hammered because of Biden's foolish economic policies and his general befuddlement on just about everything. Now, Joe got the top job in 2020 despite a strong economy under President Trump. The bombastic former businessman handled economics well. His policies, stimulating wages as well as energy independence before COVID, shut the country down. But more than 80 million voters turned away from Trump's accomplishments and embraced Biden, who barely campaigned at all. He didn't have to. The corporate media did it for him by demonizing the Don and totally ignoring his economic success as president. Today, the United States is weaker in almost every area than it was 2 years ago. Yet many Biden voters are pulling a Tammy Wynette, continuing to stand by their man. It's amazing in the face of the facts, but unfortunately, some folks will never admit a mistake no matter what. The truth is that President Biden is unable to govern. That's what's spooking the financial markets. It was painful watching him trying to describe Russia as a plutocracy and a kleptocracy. The president could not get those words out of his mouth, and his verbal attack became a stumbleocracy. Embarrassing doesn't come close to describing it. And so, the anti-Biden legions brought out the gloat once again. Look at this guy, they postured. He's unable in the extreme. Sadly for the country, it's true. Mr. Biden will be 80 years old in November, and he's not Paul McCartney, who turns 80 in June. The former Beatle is currently on a nationwide tour and apparently can remember the lyrics to his songs. Joe Biden couldn't even sing the refrain to Hey Jude. This is not gloating. It's simply stating the truth. Gloating is a waste of time. Wising up so something like this doesn't happen again is what every single American should be doing. Now this. Have you heard of American Wagyu? It's not a superfood that will make you live forever, but it is some of the most delicious beef in the world, and I can get you 2 free pounds of it. You don't have to just use them for burgers. Ground American Wagyu is so versatile, it elevates any meal to a new level. This is a limited time offer, so don't miss out on 2 pounds of free American Wagyu. With meat prices soaring, when you subscribe, you lock in your price and get $25 off every box for the life of your subscription. As long as you're subscribed, your price will not change. So that's 2 pounds of free Wagyu burgers and zero inflation. Please get both by using my code BILL or visiting goodranchers.com/Bill. It's a great decision. Grab your 2 pounds of free American Wagyu today before it's gone. Time now for the O'Reilly Update message of the day. Mexico is a disaster. First, the data. Average income in Mexico, $5,000 a year. 45% of the population lives in poverty down there. Less than 15% of the Mexican population has a college degree. Compared to other Latin American countries, Mexico ranks last in life expectancy. Less than 10% of Mexicans have private health insurance. Most hospitals are run by the government. Mexico offers welfare programs to the poor, elderly, and disabled, but they are capped at $550 a year. That's all. Mexico spends 9% of its total budget on social welfare programs. Most other Latin American countries spend 24%. Crime stats in Mexico. There were 40,000 homicides in 2021. By comparison, 16,000 murdered in the USA. We have a population 2.5 times higher than Mexico. An additional 30,000 people are reported missing in Mexico. Mostly they are murdered, dead. Of the 10 most dangerous cities in the world, 5 are in Mexico: Tijuana, Juarez, Acapulco, Mexico City, Monterrey. In November 2021, Mexico deployed 2,000 troops to patrol tourist places like Cancun because of cartel shootouts. More than 66% of businesses in Mexico say dealing with corruption is a daily part of life. On the narcotics front, there are 25 different drug cartels in Mexico. Total 200,000 plus individuals working for the drug rings. Biggest is the Sinaloa cartel, founded in 1988. The cartels move about $100 billion worth of narcotics into the USA every year. 95% of cocaine sold here passes through Mexico. It is also the largest supplier of heroin, marijuana, and fentanyl into America. So now you know exactly why millions of Mexicans want to live in the USA. And who can blame them? I have always said, if I were a poor Mexican man with a family, I would try to sneak into the USA to get money to support my family. However, the United States government cannot allow millions of foreign nationals to come in here unregulated, which is what is happening under the Biden administration. The only solution to Mexico's problem is to designate the drug cartels as terrorists, and then Obrador, the president of Mexico, allies with the USA to attack the terrorists with military force. That is the only solution down there. I'm Bill O'Reilly. I approve the message by writing it. If you'd like more honest news analysis, please visit BillO'Reilly.com, where you can see me on television each night. In a moment, something you might not know. As you know, inflation is almost out of control thanks to the policies of this administration. Retirement accounts are especially vulnerable right now, because when inflation goes up, your dollar savings go down. So how do you protect your hard-earned wealth? Please call the people I trust at American Hartford Gold. They will show you how to protect your savings and retirement accounts against inflation by diversifying your portfolio with physical gold and silver, and they make it easy. They are the highest rated firm in the country with an A+ rating from the Better Business Bureau. All it takes is a quick call, and they will deliver physical gold and silver right to your door or put inside your IRA or 401k. Plus, tell them O'Reilly sent you, and they'll give you up to $1,500 of free silver on your first order. So please don't wait. 877-444-GOLD Gold, or text GOLD to 65532. Again, 877-444-GOLD, or text GOLD to 65532. Now the O'Reilly Update brings you something you might not know. It is graduation season in America. This May, 4 million students will toss their caps into the air and receive diplomas at campuses across the country. Many ceremonies will also feature some of the most famous people in the world. Here are some high-profile speakers this month. Musician Taylor Swift, addressing students at New York University, the singer, will receive an honorary degree from NYU at Yankee Stadium on May 18th. Dr. Anthony Fauci, set to close out the school year at Princeton University. The nation's top COVID doctor will become an honorary class member of the Ivy League school on May 23rd. Actor Tyler Perry will appear at Emory University in Atlanta. The self-made star dropped out of high school. Today, he is worth more than $1 billion. Judge Judy scheduled to address graduates in the Big Apple. Miss Scheindlin ending the academic year for New York Law School. The TV judge graduated from college back in 1965. Prominent liberal politicians also on the roster. The list includes Loretta Lynch at Harvard, Samantha Power at Johns Hopkins, Senator Raphael Warnock at Morehouse College, Stacey Abrams, Spelman College, Secretary of State Anthony Blinken, Georgetown, Vice President Harris, Tennessee State University, and President Biden at the U.S. Naval Academy in Annapolis. All of these events can obviously generate major dollars. Matthew McConaughey, the actor, was paid $135,000 to speak at the University of Houston. Journalist Katie Couric received an undisclosed six-figure payout from the University of Oklahoma. And here's something else you might not know. A few conservatives will also be touring college campuses this May. Mike Pence will deliver the graduation speech at Columbia International University in South Carolina. Governor Glenn Youngkin at Virginia Tech, and Condoleezza Rice at Notre Dame. Good luck to the graduating class of 2022. Help your country become successful. Back after this. Supply chain issues have been a catalyst to bring high-tech manufacturing back to the USA. My tech guy, the founder of Brownstone Research, calls it the Great Recalibration and discusses it in his new newsletter, Near Future Report. For 35 years, Jeff Brown has helped his subscribers safely navigate volatile times to preserve and grow wealth. He also answers your most pressing questions, like how to protect your retirement from inflation. What are the implications of a new digital currency and the Great Reset? What will the Fed do with interest rates? And what's going to happen in the stock market this year? Brownstone Research has been at the forefront of major market moves for 35 years. Let Jeff help you by signing up for his newsletter today at a 75% discount, a 12-month subscription, only $49. So please go to jeffbrowntech.com. jeffbrowntech.com, jeffbrowntech.com. That is the weekend edition of the O'Reilly Update. For more news and honest analysis, please go to BillO'Reilly.com.